Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff, another Just Fun tour, and welcome to the island of Grime. Now, the name makes you think one thing, and the title of what it is another thing. It is labeled kind of as trashy grunge citycore, so we're not looking at like a fully like trashed out island here. We're looking at like slightly darker theme, darker colors. I'm excited to get into it. I don't want to wait. We all know I love a good theme and I love a good city. So let's take a look at this map. All right, Grime. There's definitely some terraforming. There's a large area in the back. There are what looks like set residential areas. There's little clusters of houses kind of throughout, so little neighborhoods, I'm assuming. There's very few waterways, just the two little waterways that originally came with the island. Nothing has been kind of put throughout. I do see a few ramps going in and out. Now let's look at characters. We have Dobby, who I just adore. There's Tiffany, Roscoe, Kyle, Eugene, Marlo. There's Chino, Blanche, Jitters, and Gonzo, and of course the dream address is down at the bottom, so if you want to type it in and come along with me, amazing. You can save it for another time. It'll also be in the description with the creators information, and that is Honky Tonk ACNH. Go check them out. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get into Grime. Look at Grime. I already see a flick tattoo and piercing, and I absolutely adore that. But when you come out, you get a feeling like when you come out of the airport, you get a feeling for what you're gonna be coming into. And I think this is a pretty good representation. We've got city buildings. We've got amazing customs and roadways. We've got all of the lights and the stop signs. You know this is going to be a good city core. Now, I did see a bunch of gifts left in front of resident services, so we're just going to zip back over there. Not looking at anything in particular because we haven't really started the tour yet, but I do want to pick up the gifts because I love when there's little presents left for us. It really gets you into the mood for the island. So I'm going to go ahead and open these, and then we will check back with what we got. Okay, so they have left pleather sneakers, round shades, a skull tee. I was hoping I had that and I couldn't find it. A knit hat, studded backpack, some denim cutoffs, a pocket magazine, some boba milk tea, and a balloon. I love carrying balloons around. I don't know why. I feel like our outfit is pretty killer, but let's like take some add-ons. Like we need a studded backpack for sure. We probably need some round shades because why not? Now we look amazing. Let's do the pleather sneakers. Oh, that's a vibe. And now, I don't know if I should top it off with the milk tea or the balloon. I think I should go with the balloon because that's my usual handheld. Look at us. Okay, let's get into Grime. I don't know what way I want to go first. I always go to the left. Let's go to the right this time and follow these roadways. Look at, I love intricate streets. That makes me so happy because again, I'm not a path person. I don't have the skill to do this and I appreciate it when I see it so much. Look at that design. Taking us across the little waterway that we have, the little bridge, and it's bringing us to those two houses we saw, and oh no, this kind of really decrepit store. I wanted to say like apartment buildings, but I think it feels like one of those really old like department store buildings that you used to see. That's the feeling I'm getting, but I love the layering and the build and how big it feels with the simple panels, and then you've got bookcases, you've got the curtain partitions, you have amazing customs. I love the display windows where they've got the TVs and stuff going because I'm obsessed with movement. When I stop and I'm looking at something and you see all the movement, love that. So that for me is an amazing first build. I'm excited about that. But let's get in and check out, is anybody home? Nobody's home in our first two houses. But I love that they have kept the colors just so muted, and the yards, we're not talking fancy and anything going on here. This is grunge. This is trashy. They've got the skateboard. They've got the music going, and I think that is so fitting with little pops of green, might I add, because there's the pine trees in the back and then these little trees, and it's, you know, it's giving something. It's giving a little bit back, a little green in this very grunge, trashy area. And oh, there is a beach entrance over here, but this is the campground. So they really smart in the way they did the campsite and put it down on the beach where it's away from the rest of the city style area. And I think that's super, super fitting because, again, it's a campsite. Where are you going to put that in the middle of a city core style island? So putting it down here on the beach. Beautiful idea. Let's head back in to grunge. I'm loving the street codes. I love little details. We all know I'm obsessed with little details. And look at this break in where the concrete is and where the pattern is, and then you've got these little like weed things growing out, but then you've got the little cone around it, like, careful, there's, you know, pothole. Love that. Little details make me so excited. And then we have Able Sisters here, and again, keeping it pretty simple. The bike out front from somebody who's shopping. There's a cart out front. And back into the town. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize that. Their builds go up and up and up and up. It's like little stores everywhere. Department store type or strip mall type feeling. And I love how, is this a neighbor? Yeah, this is somebody's yard. So it looks like maybe this is what they do for a living. They drive a truck and they've got all their boxes and whatnot, but they've got their food and their campfire set out, and then in behind them is more of the city style. So let's go and go up the stairs. Oh, look at the little details. Is this like apartment buildings? Because I see dishes and a coffee maker, and look at the broken windows in the back. I love the carry through of patterns. Oh, and I love layering. This is everything I love. I mean, this whole game is everything I love. Let's face facts, but I adore that. Oh, look, you can see the residential area and streets in behind. But we're not done here yet, so let's continue. I love that you can get right into the builds. That is amazing. I love when it's not just a show in the front where you just stop and you look. I love when you can actually get like right in and see all of the detail that they've added. This is so amazing. If you could see me right now, my hands are like all over the place because I'm so excited about the way that they've done this. So good. And I spotted this little ladder over here. We're going to a little rooftop terrace here, but that gives you a view of the residential area down below. Oh, I love that. Let's go into camera mode and see if I can get a better view. Yes and no. I do see some stuff going on. I do love this view, though, with the little pops of green. And can I say, the time of day at which they did this island with that kind of haze over top really lends to that trashy, grungy feeling. I'm kind of digging it. All right, can I go down and into this build? Not fully. I think that's like the apartment style building. Oh, you can go right into it. Oh, and down some stairs. Oh, what? Convenient. Where does this take us? Were we here before? Yes, that was... Okay, that was the, like, old school department store. I love that little block that we just went around. That was so cute. All right, well, let's do the opposite. Let's go towards the front before we go towards the back. So we're back at, like, resident services and kind of where we came in, and KK music. I love little stores like this, and I love good layering, and this is everything. Right down to the, like, pizza oven that they have in the back with the steam and the smoke coming up, which lends itself. The skull radio, the dark colors. Again, we're not talking like this is just a abandoned, trashed up island. This is like trashy grunge. I hate that you can look at that word in two ways, because this is so, it's not trashy. It's amazing, but trashy at the same time. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's where we're at. All right, we've got little vending machines and little areas. This is, again, the airport where we came in. And then over here, we have the Flick tattoo. And again, phenomenal laying. I love layering, not laying, layering, if I can get the words out. I love the stadium lights in the backs of these buildings. I bet you at night, it just lights right up. And can I get down to, there's not really much going on the beaches. Like I said, this is very city core. So I'm not even going to try and go past the barrier of trees. It just looks like that's all there is back there. But can I get behind Flick's tattoo? I can get behind Flick's tattoo. Is this like a little theater? I think it is. They've got, look at the seats that they have. I tried to just flip it around like we were in house mode. I love the big screen and then the seats and then, oh my God, this is an actual movie theater and they're playing Beetlejuice. I'm trying to keep my voice from yelling over the microphone. I love Beetlejuice, and how fitting is that for like a grungy style island? And look at the color of their popcorn make it. Like, this is beautiful. I love it. Now playing Beetlejuice. I love the customs. I love the panels. I love the stands out in front. You've got the little area where you can walk past after you get your tickets and actually watch the movie. That's so cool. And it's Beetlejuice. I love it. That's so good. I love City Core. Big fan. We're going up a level though. And again, it takes you right into the builds. Like, we are right behind KK Music now, and this looks like a little industrial area, and this might be where you come out and you have your break and your food set up and you've got your little barbecue area, but it feels like a garage style area where you'd be building or welding or doing something of that nature. So very industrial right here. I love that though. And the fact that you can get right into them is so much fun. Oh, there's Beetlejuice again. I don't know. That just brought me so much joy. And then walking across and you can see, oh, a roundabout. Again, as a person that cannot do path work or city planning, might I add, I love that. That makes me so excited. I can't wait to get down there and take a look, but let's keep following the road. You've got a little bank machine. Oh, there's more. So much going on down there, but I love these little middle ways in City Islands where you do get a view and you have the cars, but you still have these amazing customs. Little greenery up here, which is really quite cool. There's houses down there. But I also saw this, like a subway, don't go in subway sign, and then there's stairs going. There's a pipe. Oh, I hope this is one of those subway pipes, or at least I think it's acting as a subway. I don't know. We'll check it out. Brought us up, and is this like the subway? Oh, this is industrial. I thought it was industrial before. Look at the ducks. What are you doing here? This is not a place for you, duckies. By the way, the little graffiti that I'm seeing throughout the island, this pink smile, is just adorable. At the subway, it brought us to a very industrial area on the island. Danger, there's chemicals. Look at the layering, though, with the machines and the movement. I'm all about the movement. The stadium lights. You've got the power line poles in the back. Awesome standees. Not standees, sorry. The simple panels with amazing customs on them. Then you've got, what are these called that you stand on when you're fixing things? Big, not lattice work, but we know what they are. I love those when they use them in the industrial area. But it's like the subway is bringing you to work. And we're right behind that whole residential area now. That's cool. It's almost like saving the houses for after. And we have a store here in the back. Oh my goodness. Look at the custom on the front. We have Dr. Shrunk's Pharmacy. Look at the custom on the little sign in the front. Dr. Shrunk's. That's cute. Dr. Shrunk's Pharmacy. And heading through still this very industrial portion of the island, and we're kind of coming out to a little, it's a little more open here. You've got a little viewing area of the water, a little breath of fresh air from all of that industry going on over there, and then heading across again these really intricate roadways, which impress me so much. I love them. And it looks like we're coming into a yard of some sort because we have a little patch of grass. The basketball net set up. You got the little scooter, the trash is out in the back. You see some laundry hanging up. And is this a main house or a villager? It's a villager house, but this is really quite fancy. Let's go into our first villager house and see what's going on. This is Marlowe's house, and I don't know why this is so fitting of the way the island is. Look at those exposed brick walls. We're not going to call them crumbling. They are exposed brick. That makes them fancy, and Marlowe's a little fancy, so I love that that's what he has. He's got his little kitchen area. I love the old style TV. It's all kind of broken up with the wall in between. Again, it's a good mix for the island. It's a little fancy, but it's a little not. It's a little uppity like Marlowe, but also not. And I love his fancy carpet. Super cute. I feel like though this is like this part of the neighborhood has, it's a little, I mean, these are like CEO people. These are people with a little more to their houses, a little more mansion style over here, a little more well off. I do see a main house down here. Can we get down there? Oh, we can. The only main house. Oh, and this is where Nook's Cranny, oh Dobby, is kind of hidden, and again kept super simple. Again, that pink smiley face, it's all throughout the island, and I'm kind of loving the little graffiti add-on. I love little details like that. This is also where the secret beach is, so you can grab something to eat, you can do fishing. I love that there's a recycling bin. Oh my gosh, do we see the rat? I almost missed that. There is the little custom of a rat carrying something, climbing down a fence. Okay, that's adorable. It's all in the details, let me tell you. And then we have a main house. Very fancy. It's got a cactus out front. I love the pops of green though with the houses. Again, they're all very dark and muted because trashy grunge. So the big pops of green really do it for me. But let's go in and check out this main house. Look at that. Like tiger flooring, industrial walls. I love the lamps or the chandelier hanging from the top. You've got the bookshelves in the back. It's kind of, again, got the feeling of this island. It's fancy without being fancy, if that makes sense. It's, I don't know, it's giving off old movie star, I don't know, or loft style. It's giving off loft style, but most of the rooms are blocked off, so let's go see. There is an upstairs and a downstairs, so let's go check that out. Upstairs, and the bedroom is not disappointing. I love the follow through, the animal print carpet. You've got those, I know they're shanty walls, but they're just exposed brick. They're fancy. I love that they're using this bed like a chaise. That's amazing to me. I can hear cats. Oh, it's the TV. I was like, I can hear kittens everywhere. It's a commercial for kitty food. Super cute. The little, look at the bear. It's a little bit perfect for this room. They've got the fancy carpets. They've got their lucky gold money cat shield though. Their shoes at the end, some fancy furniture, the drum set. Pretty cool room. And downstairs, I love it. It's like a bar, kitchen, game room type feeling. I like the floor. I like the muted lighting. It's very cool. You've got your little bar set up over here. Again, interactive. You can get in behind it. You can play with the stuff. You can do things. Can I spin that? Oh, it didn't do anything for me. Can I open the fridge? I know you can play the games. How did they get a gyroid into that machine? Can we do that? It's not behind, it's like in it. I did not know that that was something we could, no, it has to be on the wall. Is it like a glitch where you can make that happen, push it through and you can see? I don't know. I'm so confused. If anyone knows how that happened, please tell me because that is amazing. Super cool room. All right, we are kind of gonna exit. I don't think there's any way. Is there any way around here? No, it's just beaches. So we're gonna exit the fancy neighborhood and we're gonna go up a level. Have we been, this is just the edge. Have we been over and down here? Because we still have not been to where the roundabout is. And that's where I want to be right now. I want to check that out. This was the heavy industrial area. Dr. Shrunks. But we need to get forward a bit. Does that mean we have to go back through the subway? I want to. Let's go. All right, now I see our little area. So I'm just gonna look for some stairs, and this is where we were before, where you can go up and down. I love the ease of this island. The fact that you can just, there's so many different paths, but it's all fitting and it all leads together. There's not an area where you can just get super stuck, which is great for me because I tend to be the person that gets stuck everywhere. I'm just heading to the end of the street here, and it looks like we've got like a little grocery store, a little convenience mart. It's open. I love, again, these display cases because the amount of things you can put in them with the TVs, the ads, the customs, it just makes stores. So I absolutely love that. And I think that's the end of the road. Yeah, nothing in the, again, it's city core. I wouldn't expect beaches to be fully all done up. I love the little parking lot area. I love that the cars are also not brightly colored. Details. It's all in the details. They're all the whites and the blacks, and I love that. We do have some villager housing here, but it doesn't look like anybody. Oh, somebody might be home in this. Oh, we've got some villagers home. Let's go check it out. It's Roscoe's house, and I can't. I cannot make this fancier than it is. It's a dirt floor and it is an old destroyed wall. And yet, fancy leather furniture, drum sets, electronics, you've got amps and guitars. I love it. Very fitting. Very grunge. I like it. I see Shino out for a walk. She seems so fancy for an island like this, but I love Shino. I don't want to push you, but I see more houses here and I need to get through. I'm so sorry. I feel horrible. Oh! Can I get over there from here? I cannot, but there is a U-Haul. They have a U-Haul in the center of town for all your moving needs. They have a U-Haul. I'm hoping to get a better look at it if I can get around, but I did see that there's a villager home here, so we're gonna go check it out. It's Eugene's house, and this is feeling a little fancy. Look at these floors and the black brick wall and these beautiful big windows looking out onto a little bit of greenery. You've got the diner furniture set up in the corner here. The big TV kitchen area. Look at this marble countertop. The little cooktop on it in the sink. And then you've got his fancy little computer set up over here with the headphones. He's got some records up here. Eugene's house is a little fancy. I like it. I think that's as far as I can go from here, so let's make our way back out and onto the streets. And I want to go see U-Haul because what? Oh, look at the perfect orange garage. And then you've got the orange trucks out in front and the U-Haul sign. I love that. I love U-Haul. Back when I was building a lot, I did a U-store for like the storage units. I feel like I would love to have a U-Haul beside the U-store. Are we ever gonna make it to the roundabout? We have made it. I'm so excited. I love roundabouts, and this is so perfect with the dark muted houses. Again, this hazy time of day. That's amazing. And a lot of the villagers are home, so we get to check out their houses. But look at the customs for the streets. Then it transitions to these like cement sidewalk type pieces and then back to the road. It's got little cracks in it. Little details like the paper laying on the ground. Amazing. Anyway, back to where I was going. I get off track. I tend to do that a lot. Let's go check out these houses. Inside Gonzo's house. And this feels like his house. It's very simple, subdued. He's got his little workstation over there so he can build things. His little fashion phone on the wall. He's got all sorts of books. He's got his little camp stove. His 2 couches facing one another with the fireplace in between so that when he has company over, that is for intellectual conversation. He's also got a typewriter because I feel like he writes. I feel like even if he's not writing books, he is writing articles and he is writing diaries, and this is very cute. This is very fitting. Back outside. I love, like, look at that. I love it. With the black planter out front, you've got the lights, the cars, the scooters. This is just so cute. And again, not what you expect when you hear an island named Grime and it's trashy city core. It's amazing. But more villagers that are home. Let's go check out the next house. Oh, wow. We've got a view of this city from this house. And look at the fancy leggings on this one. Got the gold mirror, the very fancy furniture, just city view all the way around. This feels like a penthouse apartment. Very, very cute. Little wooden accents, though, make it also with the marble countertop, but this is a very, very fancy. This has not house feel. This has like apartment feel. And I love it. Back out and onto this incredible roundabout. I was so excited to get here. Let's just do the full roundabout here and take in the entire thing and appreciate how much work goes into that. That is so good. This whole island is so good. It's so hazy. Heading down the street again, you've got a little park area. The moon kind of shining. You've got basketball court, like street area, because you have to. When you're like city and downtown, there's always a basketball court. It's always some sort of sports court. And then across, oh, is this finally the museum? I completely forgot about the museum, but I love the way that they've still created that industrial feel for even the museum. I don't feel like I'm going to the museum, even though there is a picture outside of Blathers. It doesn't feel museumy. It feels more industrial, shop, welding, just, yeah. So good. And then back into these amazing streets. Watching around the cars, that roundabout. Can I go up the street? Or do I have to? Oh, we have to go like up and around to get back. I love the different levels on this island. It's just insane. We can go past the U-Haul again. Oh, I want to appreciate that. That's so good. But I love all the different levels that are on here. There are so many, and each one is its own little set of what makes this an industrial, trashy, grungy city island. It's so good. It is so, look at, just follow the streets and eventually you'll make your way back. It's so easy to navigate and so much to see. The houses are so cute. There's so many interesting builds. This theater was amazing. I was just so thrilled when I saw that Beetlejuice now playing. Love it. The Smoggy Island, trashy city core. I love it. Grime. Come and check it out for yourselves, guys. I've had an amazing time touring this island. I hope you did as well. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, thank you so much for your interactions, your comments, for watching. It means absolutely everything to me. And as always, you know, I'm gonna be back with more Animal Crossing videos.